we are back here at Lava Fitness on Carolina Women. Guess who's here? Yes, it's our friend Cathy Ulmer. How are you from Ulmer's Pharmacy?
I'm doing good.
I am so excited to talk with you today and to talk about what you brought to show us.
Yes, so I brought this. This is what we call one of our disc pill packing. And on these packs, so patients are on a lot of medications. Some of them are on a lot. Some of them are just on a few, but it's still, even if it's only 3 medications, you've got 3 bottles to open, 3 pills to take out, and remember that you took.
And the last time we were talking about ways to kind of manage your medicine in a way that was efficient and effective.
Yes, and so this is where we come in. So we can take your medications, fill them, and then we can pack them in these little nifty bubble packs, as you can see. These packs can be done, like if you did daily, you'd have one little guy here, and you could just tear it off, throw it in your purse, or take it wherever you're going. Like if you take a lunchtime dose, you could take your dose with you. And then the little packs just peel open just like this. Yeah. And then you can take your medications. So.
And what's been interesting in looking at this is for this particular patient, every single day, and even, are these hours? How is it broken out?
This one, so either if you did once a day, you just have one. If you were doing twice a day, this would be your morning and your evening. Okay. But for some with complicated regimens, you would do your morning, noon, evening, and bedtime dose.
Okay, got it.
And so if you were traveling for the day, you could take off the whole strip for the day, or if you're just traveling for 3 days. And what's cool about them is if anything happens, the names of the drugs are listed right here on the front of the pack.
Yeah, look at this. The names of the drugs are on there. It's everything you need. This is absolutely
And even up here, when everybody says what list of medications are on, at the top here, you can tear this off and you would be able to take it with you and have a list of all the medications.
Why is it that we don't know about this kind of option? Is it new? Is it something exclusive to you?
Well, it's more exclusive to us, so there's a couple of things people think, oh, well, I have to fill my prescription somewhere specific. Do they take my insurance? Things like that. So you have to think about that. You have to fill your prescriptions where you get your pills packed for just legal issues.
And that makes
we have to know what's in there and the expirations and things. And cost-wise, does it cost more? We do charge usually like a setup fee and then a monthly fee depending on how many trays there are. But
it's worth it.
It is. And I have to tell you, I have had some patients who are on 10 or 12 medications, and once we get them on these pill packs and they start taking them correctly, they end up taking away I'm on 3 blood pressure medications. Well, that's just because they're forgetting.
Yes.
Once we get them on there, they're like, oh my gosh, my blood pressure's like too low, and we can start stripping away medication, because once you start taking it regularly and appropriately, you don't need it.
And I know this sounds silly because I feel like I'm pretty compliant with my medicines, but there'll be some days I swear I'll be like, I had to run out early today. Did I remember? And I look at
your bottle. You might count them, be like, well, I got 6 of these and 8 of these.
Exactly.
How did I get there? And this really takes the guesswork out of it, especially for those who have family members who they can't go there every week and put their pills in their little packs.
Got it.
This is done. You pick it up at the beginning of the month, you're good. You don't even.
How do I ask for this? What am I asking you? And again, what's required?
So first of all, it's just, you can ask, do you do pill packing? Or do you have a service where you can pack pills for myself or my loved one? And then you're just we would have to fill your prescriptions. So if you came to us, we would say, okay, well, where do you fill now?
Right.
And we would transfer your prescriptions over, and then we'd start filling them. Sometimes that little starting is difficult because we have to sync all your meds, get everything going at one time.
But is that a bad thing? Because I bet just to your point, you're like, wait a minute, you're on 3 blood pressure medicines.
Yes.
Well, I can't really remember. Okay.
Well, some of that too, when patients transfer to us, I'm like, you're on 3 blood pressure meds. Oh, I didn't know I was on 3, and sometimes that just gets overlooked until you're actually looking at them right in front of you in a tray. So, a lot of times it just organizes it. It makes it easier. Once it pick up, everything's ready to go.
In a world of automation and in insurance, is that more difficult for people? I find every now and then I run out of pills and I'm like,
yes.
Am I supposed? Do I need? What's happening?
Right. So with insurance, it becomes difficult because a lot of times you have to wait a certain number of days to refill your prescriptions to go through insurance. So usually we try to work with people initially If there's brand names, they're expensive, we focus on those. And then if there's generics that aren't very expensive, we give them really low pricing so they can supplement it so that we can get these packs going.
So what we're really saying, Cathy Ulmer, from Ulmer's Pharmacy that we love, is that you're relationship building. You really are.
Well, we want to
so
take
much
care
fun
of
to
people.
See. Yeah, you really do. It's so much fun to see you. Stay with us. A lot more to come here on Carolina Women.